YouTube, it's your boy Tile, and I am back with another Clash of Clans video, and today I've got the CWL round 2 recap between North Watchers and Dark Looter Z, and as you can see on your screen, North Watchers picks up another loss, unfortunately. 0-2 for the season, once again beating our opponents on total destruction, but just not getting the stars this war to pull it off. It was a great matchup. Unfortunately, it wasn't that great a matchup. As you can see, we did have to leave a couple of bases unhit, as we did have an extra 10 somehow. There was a mix-up in the matchup, so it was pretty much a 39 v 39 war between us. We didn't hit one of their 9s, they didn't attack, and the same thing for our 10. So it worked out to be okay in the end. It was a great war. Unfortunately, North Watchers, we just struggled way too much on the 10 v 11 game. But as you can see on your screen, we did pick up 2 11 v 11 triples, but we just still couldn't get them cleared in the end. Hats off to Dark Looter Z and their base building team over there. Really made us struggle on the 10 v 11 game. They did beat us in the 10 v 10 4 10 v 10s to 3, I believe, but I believe we could have got a lot more if we weren't wasting so many hits trying to get these 11s 2-starred. But let's jump into the recap anyway. Some great hits to show you today. This is going to be the first one and maybe one of the best. We got Exit, which is Agent, coming in on his 11. Just suicide heroes on this one. Going to pick up 2 air defenses just for his heroes. And this was a Houndloon CC, so he doesn't have to worry about that for his Laloon portion. And he's not going to lure the CC with his heroes here. So they're just going to go ahead and work on some buildings here. I'll just fast forward, and the objective was for the Queen to go ahead and pick up 2 of the air defenses. You can see she just does that. And then he's going to start the Laloon deployment from around 5 o'clock. You'll see in a second, here they come. Going to get straight into that Eagle early, get that taken out, so it's pretty much a non-factor for the rest of the war. Got the Grand Warden coming in behind, and he'll use that Eternal Tome to get through that first Inferno Tower. You can see he pops it there before too much damage is done. Also times it for the Eagle drop as well. And now it's just a simple Laloon across the base going anti-clockwise. You can see a couple more Hounds going into that last air defense there at 12 o'clock with all the balloons coming in behind. He's still got a Rage in the bag with 4 haste spells and a freeze, and he'll be able to use that freeze for the backside Inferno Tower. 5 loons in the bag still, so this is looking really good. And we'll just fast forward this, as it is a little bit slow moving. Here come a few more loons from around 10 o'clock. There's the freeze spell, like I said. Look at all the pups and minions on the back cleaning everything up. And look what he's got in the bag, guys. 11 v 11 triple with the Rage spell and the 2 haste swag. Excellent stuff there to Exit, crushing this base. The anti-2 Town Hall 11 goes down very easily to the Lalo. And we figured that out, so we decided to go ahead and throw another one. We got Stevie 2 coming in here on his 11, going for the 11 v 11 triple. And he's got the clone spell in the bag. Gonna throw out the clone spell there. And he's got plenty of loons, 24 loons with the 3 Hounds and the CC Hound, of course, as well. So I'll just fast forward here. You can see he drops his heroes up at 12 o'clock. They're not going to get any air defenses, but they are going to take out the enemy Queen and also get a couple of point defenses, Teslas, and a Wizard Tower as well. So not too bad a value there, and the Queen will die now as he starts the Laloon from around 1:30, 2 o'clock. This time going clockwise around the base, and he hastes everything into that first Inferno Tower, holds the Grand Warden ability, and so he's got that in the bag still, and he's hasting everything in at 6 o'clock. And now he can use his Eternal Tome. And once that Eagle Crash came down, Clone Spell has gone down, and he's just ripping through this base, no problem. I think they had a few grounded expos as well, which really helps out. And it's just 2 more defenses left. He almost left that air defense up there at 9 o'clock, but a couple of balloons went back to get it. But with the Clone Spell, there's like 50 balloons up, so absolutely crushed by Stevie. A lovely attack there. And it's just pups and minions cleaning up the base with the help of the loons, and the Grand Warden survives the whole thing, no problem. And we can go ahead and jump into some 10 v 10 action here. So I'll just back out here and scroll all the way down here to number 20. This is Agent coming in here on number 20 Doge, and this was a base I scouted for him, and so just had one Town Hall 9 scout, and then he came in and got the first 10v10 attempt. So he's going to come in here and use a couple of minions down the bottom. I'll just fast forward this, a bit of a slow opening. You can see the minions there at around 3 o'clock as well. And once these gold mines goes down, he's going to drop in a bowler, and that's going to be able to get the bowler bounce to hit that that air defense. Obviously it doesn't go down because the gold mine has less hit points than the air defense does, but once he drops his golems in to start tanking, he's going to be able to throw a bowler on this mortar here, and that's going to take out the rest of the air defense. So an excellent plan there. You can see the queen was dropped there at 2 o'clock, as it was a hound CC of course, and now she decides to come back around and take out the CC anyway. So the king and bowlers are going into the base with the rage spell, and they're going to tear this core apart. Queen pops the hound, unfortunately, which is not what we wanted, but she's going to take care of those pups and die out eventually. Still a few pups remaining, but not too many, and he's got a rage spell and a heal spell there for those wizard towers and the traps, and then a haste spell leading everything into that last inferno tower. Takes this out with plenty of loons to spare. Lovely attack there from Agent, coming out with the 10v10 triple on pretty much the first 10v10 attempt hit, so great effort there. We're back out of this one. We'll jump into the next 10v10, which is going to be Hooked, coming in here on number 21, and he's going to use his queen to suicide our air defense here, and also get his king and a couple of Valks to go ahead and take out the enemy queen and a couple of air defenses, and then he's going to Laloon the rest of the base from 3 o'clock, I believe. So you can see a baby drag there coming down to funnel. King's tanking that cannon there as well, so that's going to keep the queen alive for a little bit longer, and you can see the jump spell that's going to let the king and Valks get into this base. Baby drag's already doing work there at around 4 o'clock, and that's where the queen's going to head up to. Drops a rage spell there for the Valks that's going to help them get through the enemy king and queen a lot quicker. Also give the BK a hand as well. Drops in some wall breakers there, I don't know why, because he had the jump spell, but anyway, I might have to ask him about that. But queen breaks through and takes out a couple of Teslas and an archer tower, which was quite nice. Gets a couple of shots off on the inferno tower, but that doesn't matter. But now we can start the Laloon from 5 o'clock. You can see loons targeting that inferno tower directly, coming in with the hound to tank and getting rid of all those air skelly traps perfectly. It's going to save his loons a lot. And now all the balloons coming in, you can see the balloons targeting the mortar, backing up the main group of balloons, moving through the base. Heal spell there on the wizard tower and archer tower and expos there, and then a haste spell and a rage spell as well for the backside balloons. Everything's moving into this last inferno tower perfectly, and still a ton of balloons alive. There is still an air defense left, but that's not going to make a difference. You can see that balloon just got it there anyway before the main group could get there. But that's going to be 3 stars for Hooked. Had a 6-pack last week, gets another one this week, so lovely war to him, and great start to his season. And we'll just watch as the minions take out the last few buildings. Everything's going to finish up on the clan castle in the core, get that taken out for the 3 stars. Nice job. And we got one more 10v10 to show. There's going to be Wes on Captain 92 coming in here, taking out Bucket, and Bucket's got the all four air defenses on the one side of the base, and I believe Wes is just going to come in with some heroes here at 12 o'clock, and they're going to take out a few wizard towers and archer towers, and I think there's some Teslas there as well. So a couple of giants come out to take out that mortar while the king tanks. I'm not sure if that was supposed to happen, but there's the Tesla. So he's going to come in. We'll just speed through this a little bit. Yeah, there's a few Teslas there. The queen's going to take out that wizard tower, so nice value for his heroes there, getting a few point defenses and a couple of and a wizard tower. Only gets one, but now he's going to spam the Laloon in here from the 3 to 6 side of the base, just targeting all these cannons. I think he has like 20 something loons, only 2 hounds for these 4 air defenses, but just haste spells everywhere. And he's also got a rage spell plus a skelly spell, and then a rage spell in the core for the balloons as well. Everything targets the inferno towers nicely for him, and you can see a nice heal spell there for the expos and the wizard tower compartment. And then he's got some balloons coming in the backside targeting those wizard towers, and then he eats a couple of red bombs here and almost well, yeah, absolutely destroys his his main group of loons, but the loons on the backside do the job. There's a couple of air skellies and the wizard tower targeting them, but he does get that poison down perfectly, which means he can keep those 2 loons alive. That was a clutch poison. I've seen a lot of people forget to do that, and you're watching the raid live screaming, poison, poison the skellies, but Wes clutched up there for the 10v10, a nice attack there. And now I'll go down to the 9s. I'll show the 9s some love. They had a pretty good war. I believe we were absolutely even with them on the 9s. I think we both had the same hit rate. 9s cleared 9 with about like 6 or I think 7 scouts remaining. So not a terrible performance, pretty good performance overall from the 9s. So I'll show a few attacks here from the Town Hall 9s and we'll wrap it up there. So we're going to start off here with Bloodbath, coming in with the Quad Quake, Queen Charge Lalo, and of course starting off taking out that enemy queen, which is always important, and he's going to make her walk to the left by dropping the king on the right, doing a Kiwi walk there with a couple of wizards. Queen's going to bounce back to the left hand side to that cannon, and then he's going to Quad Quake open that 9 o'clock area, and he's going to be able to pick up a couple of air defenses there, as well as he'll be able to reach the sweepers. So a nice little area for the queen to walk in. You can see the king still doing work there up at the 1 o'clock area. Oh, excuse me. And now that CC is coming out, he does have a poison for it, so he'll drop that there, take out those archers with the poison spell, and then get the queen locked onto the baby drag. Not sure 2 baby drags in the CC is the best idea. I think it was 2, unless I'm blind. But don't benefit from the rage with that. Maybe I was just tripping, maybe it was only 1, but looked like 2 there. And Queen's going to continue, take out that first air defense, and then she'll be able to step into the base and take out the second air defense after taking out those archer towers. So we'll fast forward through this one. He's going to start the Laloon from around 7 o'clock, I believe. And now he's got a couple of point defenses on her. There's the Laloon. That second air defense goes down. Everything's moving into the third. 2 hounds were down on that. There's the third hound on that last air defense. So perfect tanking for him. The queen moves through. She's taken the Teslas and takes one of them out. And this was just a lovely attack. Still got 2 hounds up, unfortunately, which is not ideal. Plenty of balloons up as well. And just some air skellies following him around, which is unfortunate. But this base is crushed. Lovely attack there to Bloodbath. Picks up the triple. Now we'll scroll down to, there's the unhit base that we had to leave. We'll go down to Colonel Mustard here at 28. Bringing back the Stone Hobo in the Loon meta. Not like Stone Hobo's dead or anything like that, but just taking it back old school, getting some bowlers into the core, and raging them up, and then just perfect hog placement around the outside on the defenses. Really like this attack here from Colonel Mustard. Absolutely crushed it, and it's just a typical Colonel Mustard attack in my opinion. Just simple and effective. So I will watch him do that. Perfect little funnel there for the bowlers to get into the base now. Everything's going to go in. There's the CC coming out now, and he's got a poison to help deal with that. And there's the rage spell for the bowlers. You can see them doing a lot of work in the core as they're about to go ahead and target that enemy queen. A second jump spell is going to lead everything through the base, and he had to pop his king ability there because he did get targeted. But the golems are now racing ahead, and the queen is going to sit behind everything and just pick off all the buildings in the core of the base. Now you can see some early hogs coming in here to back up the kill squad from 9 o'clock, targeting all those point defenses and then moving them through the base nicely. There's the heal spell on the giant bomb, perfectly placed so that the hogs there could take it, the ones that hit the giant bomb, plus the ones on the expo could get healed from that too. And just more surgical deployment from around 6 o'clock there onto the Teslas, and then everything converging here. The bowlers, the queen, and the hogs all landing on the same side of the base with plenty of wizards cleaning up. Absolute clinical attack there from Colonel Mustard. If you want to see how to do a stone hobo, that's exactly how. Lovely attack there. Now we'll just back out of this one and we'll go into one more. We'll do number 29 here, Danny. This will be the last one for today. A few attacks to show, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed it so far. But Danny, I believe I showed Danny last week as well, doing the exact same thing, coming in with the Queen Charge Mass Hog. 3 heal spells on this one he's got. He obviously wanted the rage for his queen, I believe. So he's just starting his queen from 6 o'clock, and her main purpose is pretty much just to create a nice funnel or pathing, whatever you want to say, for the hogs, while also taking out the enemy queen and the CC. Excuse me, I can't talk. Love the little goblin there on the town hall while the queen's busy taking out all this stuff. That goblin alone just gets the town hall right down to a quarter health before the queen even gets there. So great value there, making sure that he speeds that up nicely. A couple of hogs go in here. That's going to pull out the CC. Unfortunately, it's a hound, and that's going to target his queen. So his queen will get stuck there, but you can see the nice little pathing around this base clockwise that his hogs are going to have. So that's what he's going to do. That's the plan. He's got king and 4 wizards on either side of him. They're going to go ahead and take care of that wizard tower. But now the hogs have come down from around 7 o'clock, you could say, and then it's just going to be perfect heal spells around the base. And yeah, that king's going to take out a Tesla farm as well. Pops his ability. Unfortunately, there is a pup chasing the hogs, but another good poison spell used by Danny there gets rid of that pup. Make sure that nothing's chasing around his hogs other than the king, which is not going to be a problem because you can see how many hogs he still has up, and he's still got 5 hogs in the bag with a 3rd heal spell. He's going to use that. I don't think he needed it. He had a ton of hogs up at the top there, but queen ends up breaking into the base and helps out, and the king survives the raid. There's wizards up, and the hogs are going to finish the clean up. So really nice attack there to Danny, crushing this base. Great job to the 9s. 11s did really well this war as well, including a couple of 11v11s. 10v10 was pretty good too. Just got to pick up that 10v11 game next week. We'll definitely be working real hard to get that that sorted and back to normal. Credit to Dark Looters though, they had great bases. They had a really good war. It was pretty close the whole way, so props to them for a fantastic war. It was a great war in them. Got some good friends over there, so shout out to them. If you liked the video, drop a like on it for me. Leave me a comment down below as well. Subscribe if you're new. This is Tywin from North Watchers, and I am signing out.